look at how you can apply for temporary permit. A temporary permit is also a travel document. It is valid for 1 year. It allows Kenyan citizens to travel within the EAC, within the countries lying within the EAC region, and that includes Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, and South Sudan. So there are some notable differences between temporary permit and interstate pass. So one, for interstate pass, it only applies for 3 countries, that is Kenya, Uganda, and Rwanda, while the temporary permit, it is applicable to all the countries within the EAC region. Again, a temporary permit, it is valid for 1 year, while the interstate pass is valid for only 6 months, though both of them can be applied through the eCitizen. Again, temporary permit is chargeable. You will need to pay 1,050 Kenya shillings, while the interstate pass is free of charge. So let us dive in and see how we can make the application. So we are at the eCitizen page. We want to log in. So now logging in, you can either use your ID or the email. ID, and ensure that you put the right password. And ensure that you have your phone with you, because the verification code will be sent to your number if you choose the phone number option. So I already have the code here. Let me input the code. So we have successfully signed into eCitizen portal. Let's navigate to where we have the government services, quite a number of them, but in this case we'll be moving to Directorate of Immigration Services. Once you go there, it directs you to the State Department of Immigration and Citizen Services. A number of services are listed here. We will be going to temporary permit application. So it directs you to this page where you need to indicate the permit owner. It can either be under your application. Your application that's applicable to people who are above 18 years. And then your child's application to those who are under 18 years. So this is my application. Directs to the instruction page. So you need to read it carefully, then select the mode of payment and pay for the passport fees. Download and print the application form. Present the temporary permit with an original national ID for adults and original birth certificate for minors to an immigration officer to the port of entry and exit. So during the submission, download 2 copies of the temporary permit application and 2 copies of the invoice. Then applicant in person, original ID and its photocopy or birth certificate and its copy for those under 18 years. 2 colored passport sized photos. Then the charge here will be 1,050 Kenya shillings. Once you read that carefully, move to next. So you need to put your data. For the date of birth, it will pick it automatically. Then you need to choose your height. Let's assume that now you are 4 feet and 6 inches. Gender is a male. The reason why you want to travel, let's say it is academic. The phone number will be automatically generated there. Then the country of destination. In this case, let's assume that we want to go to Tanzania. So postal address. Have Nairobi GPO, my physical address. Building name, road and or building name. In this case, I can use the building name. Town or city is Nairobi. Residence is Kenya. Then you need to choose your profession or occupation. So let's say that I'm a medical. Just write a doctor. Then we move to the next of kin. That's the kin details. So in this case, we'll assume that you want to put your wife. You need the ID of your wife. First. And then the last name. So the first name, let's just come up with a sweet name. Have Sarah. So Sarah. Mishi. Naserian is a Maasai name. Sweet one. And then your relationship with the applicant, the wife, the phone number of the wife. Once you put everything there, next. So there is an error here. So let's just say now you need your passport, recent passport size photo on a white background. So don't use any other background but a white background. I'll take just a sample one, but ensure that your background is white. Then now you can check the preview. The preview, just check that all the details that you have put here are correct. And then you complete. So it will direct you to the payment gateway, where you need to choose the option for the payment. Let's assume that you want to choose M-Pesa. So the number will be here. Automatically you can change it as well. The amount will be 1050. So once you do all these and makes the payment, when you come to the history, when you come to the history, you will have the invoice for the payment, and also you'll have the temporary permit already here. So you'll download those two documents. Remember, in the instruction you are told that you need to have those two documents, the invoice for the payment and also the temporary permit, that both of them will be available for download here once you make the payment. So that is how we do the application for temporary permit. So if you are new to this channel, ensure that you subscribe. Also share, like and share to your network.